Mr. Dave Sheeler from Florida. We say good morning quietly, Mr. Sheeler.
Good morning, Mr. Sheeler.
That was nice. How you guys doing?
Good.
I hope you bring some luck. You know what we're doing today? Did anybody tell you in advance? Yeah. What are we doing?
We're going to try to birds.
We're going to try to catch some birds. You know, bird bones are hollow. Everything about a bird is to reduce the weight of the bird. Birds are flying machines. So their bones are hollow. They don't have teeth. They've lost their teeth. What do they have instead of teeth? How do they eat? Yeah.
With their beaks.
With their beaks, right? Have you looked at different kinds of bird beaks? See these beaks on the cover? Mm-hmm. Nice and thick bills, right? What do these birds eat, you think? Yeah. Maybe worms? Okay, so what we're hoping to do here today is catch a few birds, and when we do that, we're going to bring them back. And one of the things we do is we band them, or as they say in Britain, we ring them. And I'll pass these around, you can take a look at it. But these are bird bands. Go ahead and have a look.
They're very small.
They're pretty small, and they go around the leg of the bird, and each one of those bands has a unique number on it. So when you put that band on the bird, it stays on the bird for as long as the bird lives. And then if we catch it again, or if somebody else catches it somewhere else, we can get some information about how long did it live, how far did it travel. And this time of year, with all the birds migrating southward, there are a lot of people that are out here setting up banding stations all the way down the Mississippi River. And so the birds that are headed south might stop here in Dubuque or Sageville for a day or two to fatten up and then take off. And they mostly migrate at night. And if somebody else down in St. Louis catches it, we can figure out how long it took to get from here to there and whether the bird survived the trip and all that sort of thing. So notice that some of these bands are really, really small. It's kind of like a ring. Anybody wearing a ring? I see you've got a ring on, right? Rings come in different sizes. You hear this bird? Chibee, chibee, chibee. Anybody know what that is? You know your bird call? Yeah. Close. That's actually a goldfinch calling. I did hear a chickadee here earlier this morning. So, you know what
I've got a bird before.
You have? Really?
I think the net's right up towards the fence.
The nets are right along the fence.
I think you have a couple in there then.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Good.
from what I can see, unless they're some sort of a tagging system, you know.
Nice.
There was a big, huge bird that flew right above us.
Is there one?
Oh, there is one.
What about?
I see a fence.
Stay back behind.
Now I can see them. There's birds on the ground somewhere. Oh, no, I don't. Ew, I see. There's a bird over there. Ew, that's disgusting. Oh,
Here's the net.
Ew. I couldn't even caught a bird.
I know.
It's still alive. It's still alive. Just
Don't look over here. Don't touch them.
Guys, don't touch. Because they carry diseases.
What is that?
Sophie.
Oh no, he's gonna let them go.
Bird. Yeah, it's a big bug.
I say it's a small price to pay for free.
They got another bird. So small. Good thing they don't hurt them. Oh my god, so cute. Hello. It looks like it's dead.
Sometimes if I'm doing
Hanging
this,
upside down.
I do this occasionally for the public.
Birdie, are you okay? That bird is famous. You're a famous bird now.
Is it alive?
You're famous.
Yeah, it's alive. Its eyes are open.
And it's also famous.
Yeah, and it's blinking. So.
And it's a famous bird.
Once he's so scared that it's just gone.
Well, it's really immobile right now. I can't really use it.
Another one?
That one's alive.
They fly into the net
They
fly. And they get caught.
Oh, they tried to get to the bird feeder tank.
There's a feather.
He's so huge.
Here's the one, though.
So Dave,
Another famous bird.
Nice. This must be. We caught the male on Tuesday.
Oh my gosh, he's gonna let go. He's gonna let
We're
go.
going to take him back and see if the students can identify him.
oh, good.
All right. So which one should we get out first?
This one's alive. This one's
Can
alive.
you back up once?
I want to go get that one. That one. It's cute. This one's alive. Wiggling.
Okay.
Hey, students. Come on.
Come on over here, everybody.
Boys.
He's gonna touch
I'm going to touch
Remember
it.
what I said about listening and being responsible?
Oh, it's exciting. I get excited all the time. This never gets old for me. Okay, so
Let's listen, please.
okay, so first thing is these nets are called mist nets, M-I-S-T, because they're very fine. As you guys noticed when you crept up to them, they were really hard to see. And that's the whole idea for catching birds is you want to put them in areas where they can't see the net and put them in an area where they're likely to fly back and forth. So in this case, between the feeders and the trees. Okay, when you catch a bird, they don't really get tangled. Sometimes their feet get a little tangled, but what happens is that they fly into it. You know, they don't see the net, they fly into it, and then they just drop down. There's a little pocket there. So the trick is, though, is to figure out which way the bird flew into the net, because that's the way it's got to come out of the net. You can't pull it through the net. And the easy way to figure that out is to open the net a little bit until you see the bird's belly, where you have a clear shot to the bird's belly. Because sometimes their head will pop through, sometimes their feet will pop through, or their wings will pop through, but the belly will never pop through.
Wiggle, wiggle.
So we just,
It's biting you.
yeah, a little feisty here.
Oh,
Free the toes, take it up over the wing, over the head.
Is that how it's called? Musical.
Are you okay?
Yeah, so this kind of bird is they're a complainer.
Oh, let me get a picture.
So anybody want to give it a little pet on the back there? Okay.
Oh my God!
I'll tell you what, we'll bring it over to the banding table, and then you guys can line up and we can do this. Let's get the other one out though first.
Get up there.
Meadow gets to go in the
She's a biter.
Oh, God. So,
I was too.
you didn't even get to use the food.
No, other people just crowded the bottom.
I feel feathers.
Is that what is that? Is that
What is that? Anybody know?
Goldfinch. Please fight back. It's a goldfinch.
Jack, your board's getting
Is it a big feather? It's
It's not real gold this time of year, but it is a goldfish, yeah.
It's a goldfinch.
Look at all the feathers.
That's cute.
Put it down.
Okay, do you see all the feathers going flying from this bird? A lot of birds do that when they're a little bit frightened. It's actually called fright molt. They just lose some of the feathers. And the idea behind that is it's supposed to confuse. If there's a hawk chasing it or something like that, or something grabs it and it loses a bunch of feathers, the idea is that it confuses the predator and maybe the bird can get away. So it doesn't hurt the bird because they'll grow them back really quickly, and those feathers they're not flight feathers, they're just body feathers.
In your field notebooks?
In your field notebooks?
Wait, can I go up there to see it because I can't see it?
Sure. But you
When did we sketch it?
remember in your field notebooks where you're supposed to sketch it. Mrs. Rambasek taught you.
I tried to bite him. I know, he bit me.
He bit Matthew.
Yeah, they have no.
It looks like a baby dolphin.
Over here, you can see better over here.
I was pecking you.
That guy might be 100.
Okay, so this bird has a really long name. Anybody read what that name is?
How are you going to sketch it? Where are you going to sketch it? Okay.
White-breasted nuthatch. Yeah, that's a long one. But we caught one of these on Tuesday also.
He's trying to peck.
That's bad.
See, he's pecking. Does it hurt?
No, it doesn't hurt.
Matthew, does it hurt when you get bit?
No, they have no teeth.
Some birds hurt. If you catch a cardinal, they bite and they hurt. But these guys, not so much.
They couldn't pet you as much as they want.
Yeah, they don't do anything.
But these are really pretty birds. They're nice bluish gray. They've got bluish gray in the wings, little white spots in the tail. And look at these toes. Look how big these toes are. They're enormous toes. And if you look at the picture of the bird here, what's it doing? Where is it? Yeah, it's going up and down the trunk of a tree. And those long toes with the pointy toenails enable it to grab onto the tree trunk and walk up the tree and down the tree. And what are they doing when they're walking up and down the tree? What are they looking for? Food, right. They're looking for bugs. Yep. And if you notice the bill, the shape of the beak, it's like a chisel. It's really long and pointy. I think she's reached her limit of tolerance for you guys, I think.
Hey, students, make sure you're listening and make sure you're writing in your field journals.
Yeah, and actually
and
now
sketching the bird. Very good job.
I have to start writing in my notebook.
Trinity, can I see going?
I better see some students sketching. Mrs. Rambis put a lot of time into these.
I already did mine.
Good job.
Where'd that pencil go?
Okay.
What is it?
28295. Okay, so now we have these special little pliers that open up the
He's
band.
gonna band it right now, gentlemen. Meadow.
And we put it right in there. And then we just slide it right on the leg. And squeeze it.
Can you do that? Can you pretend you're doing that one more time?
Oh, sure.
Thank you. I wanna put this
Okay,
away.
so notice the size of the band. It's big enough that it slides nice and easily on the leg so it doesn't hurt the bird's leg. And it's small enough that it won't slip down over the toes. So that band will stay on there for as long as the bird stays alive. Okay, now we said this is a, what is this again? It's a mouthful. Yes, ma'am. What do we have here?
A white-breasted
nuthatch. Nuthatch. Maybe it came from the nut patch, I don't know. Now this is one species of bird that you can tell boys from girls. So there's your next assignment, is to tell boys from girls. Okay? So if you look closely at these two pictures, this one is a boy, this one is a male, and this one is a girl. What's the difference? Yes.
I think because of the head, because of the black.
Yes. A male has a really dark black cap.
So that's a male.
And a female has a gray cap. So what do we call this?
Girl.
This is a girl. Yep, this is a female.
No, you don't let it go. So we can, so she can get to her babies. No, we're gonna keep it.
And I think we caught her boyfriend on Tuesday because we caught a male. So now both mom and dad have jewelry. They've got some bling on their coat.
That's a
Bird humor.
Hello, birdie.
What's that one?
Which one?
This one.
Oh, this isn't just another plier for different sizes.
This activity is really for the birds.
It is.
I don't think
The other bird is still in my pocket. Okay, so next thing we do is we take the measurement of the length of its longest flight feather. So this is a special little ruler with a stopper there. We stick it right up under the bend in the wing.
And how many are these? How big is it?
And it's 91 millimeters. These feathers that I have my fingers on are called primary feathers. They're the ones that are responsible for the bird flying. And then these by my thumb are called secondary feathers. They're the inner part of the wing. And then there's a whole bunch of feathers that cover those feathers to kind of protect them. And then they have all these body feathers and then the tail feathers here. Tail feathers typically enable the bird to steer. So if it's flying, it uses its tail feathers, moves them back and forth to kind of steer.
Like an airplane.
Like a cheetah?
Like cheetahs use their tail, yeah, for balance. Yeah,
Or an
very good.
airplane.
Or an airplane. Okay, now we're going to weigh it.
How do you weigh it?
Garlic bags are wonderful weight bags for birds.
How are you going to weigh this thing? Just like a fish.
Just like a fish. Yep, little scale here. And we have 23 grams. You guys know your metric system? No. No. She weighs exactly the same as her boyfriend.
They probably all weigh the same.
We probably have
Well, if 23 grams doesn't mean anything to you, basically it's less than an ounce. So that's a tiny bird.
So you want to do weight?
Squirrels are
flying off the wall. You want to do weight? 23 grams.
We talked about birds' bones being hollow, right?
All right, let's listen.
Bird bones are mostly hollow, and that's a weight reduction adaptation. It enables the bird to fly easier.
Frankie.
If you took all the bones of this bird's skeleton and all of the feathers on its body and weighed them side by side, the feathers would actually weigh more than the bones. That's pretty amazing. Okay, so she's been a trooper. She's put up with a lot of abuse. So we're going to let her go, but before we do that, if anybody wants to give her one last pet, we want to maybe line up over here and give everybody.
Let's say goodbye to Fluffy.
That's not mine.
You can call her Fluffy or Heavy F.
Fluffy.
All right, come on, don't hog Fluffy. The boyfriend's getting upset.
Hope she won't pack anyone.
Yowie.
All right, go back that way.
Bella, do you want to touch Fluffy? Or no?
Don't you dare, Flappy. Don't you. Ew, what's moving? Oh my god.
No goofing around. You're writing in your journal.
Hey, Matthew.
I love it.
I don't think it hurts.
Don't be an Archie fan.
Does it hurt when they bite you? No, they don't have teeth.
This one doesn't. Some birds do hurt. If you catch a cardinal, they have a nice bite.
I got big rings. You're biting me. It doesn't hurt.
Keep going.
You're trying to get bit?
We have about 12 minutes. We can stretch it to about 15. We have our
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah.
Don't put it on me.
Okay, Lauren.
No other fluffy.
I think what we'll do is just go back and take another look at the nets.
Okay.
Be the only other
And I'll just do the other bird later after
Yeah.
everybody leaves.
Sure. Silent talk back. Fluffy.
This fur is really soft. He's like ball.
What about the other bird? This is for the
Goldfish?
Okay, everybody got a chance? Now, just one
Oh
other...
wait, can I try?
Hey, students,
Sure.
turn around.
I just put it in his cage.
Ow, ow!
It hates you.
I put it in his
It doesn't want to be on SNN, our TV show.
Like superhero.
He's a reluctant star.
Hee-haw. Oh, she's a new birdie.
And I'm sure this is an experience she will never forget.
That's right.
Okay, so we're going to let it go now.
What do we say to Fluffy?
Bye, Fluffy.
All right? And let it... Yep.
Fluffkins?
I think they would pet Fluffy all day.
Ashley said her boyfriend is Fluffkins. Fluffytons?
Yay! Hello, Fluffy. Bye, Fluffy.
Back down.
Okay, guys.
I don't know
Okay.
if he wants to
Let him go.
All right.
Now watch, you guys.
We just put her in the hand.
DJ,
Oh, she's up in the tank.
up in the tree there.
Over here, Mr. Dyer.
There she goes.
Well, because you're scaring her because you're so
Is
noisy.
she still up there?
Yeah, she's up there, Rich. Quiet. That's a Fluffy.
You can say hi to her.
No, I haven't.
Students, settle down.
Sage,